Hey there, welcome back to Owl Dragon Adventures. I'm Scott Kegler.
And I'm Rob McPherson.
And this is our preview of Project EOS Rise. So this is a game that we were invited to playtest on Tabletopia. And I've played it with you multiplayer. You've had a chance to play it solo. And that's just our initial reactions about this game coming to Kickstarter. You want to tell us a little bit about
Yeah, sure. So Project EOS Rise is a cooperative space survival game by James Baker. It is a mixture of a bit of space exploration, but really it's a tech tree building, skill building with worker placement and push your luck elements throughout.
Yeah. And, I would say, unlike some other games that we've played even recently, it's not really this space battle game or even like a science fiction dungeon crawler. This is I would say, a more of that puzzly piece of that game, using those worker placement, push your luck elements to make your way through this, finding this paradise planet, or getting through this puzzle.
Yeah, so I would definitely rank it as a firefighting style game, because at the end of each round you do have multiple alien ships that come in and try to stop you from gaining the information that you need to find this paradise planet and to escape. So it's definitely like every round you do get more and more alien ships. One unique thing that I did find about it is that when you do end up getting into combat, or rather when the ships start pursuing you, when you fight them, at any point you can flee, and you might take damage, and you probably will take damage by fleeing. But those ships, they don't just keep following you, they kind of go away. So you can kind of judge and push your luck in terms of, okay, I'm going to fight these 4 ships right now. I might take a bunch of damage, but then they're off the board and it clears my path to get through.
Right.
So it's got that puzzle element to it, and you can help. It doesn't feel as hopeless to clearing the board as some firefighting games has.
And it's very flexible. Like you can play this solo as you have it. You can play it multiplayer because there's just those 4 roles. You're playing the pilot, the engineer, the combat specialist, and the Commander, thank you. So they all have their own small asymmetry to them, their own tech tree. But that's where the puzzle is. So if you enjoy running those multiple characters, it could be a fun solo experience. But as any cooperative game, it's a little easier to get to the table, help everyone out. And this one is, they all play similar. It's just they have different abilities. So I know what you're doing across the table as far as.
So your tech tree doesn't really affect your worker placement per se, so it's not like only one person can go into the engine room or something like that. It's just when it comes to the actual combat and the skill checks and such, you have different dice and different strengths in what you can roll, the different symbology.
Yeah, so I think that you get a lot out of that if you like more of a puzzly game, if you're looking to jump into something co-op that you can get to the table easily as a warm-up, cool-down game. I think it's definitely one of those versus like this isn't gonna a campaign game that it's gonna eat up.
I knocked out a solo game in about 45 minutes, and I will say it's probably gonna go faster in person just because I'm a little bit slow and clumsy on Tabletopia, and I can't just grab a handful of things and dole them out. You got to click one at a time.
Yeah, so I mean, I'd be curious. Definitely a physical copy. Our final thoughts on the game, which we would love to do closer to the campaign. That said, do you have anything else you want to talk about on it?
No, I think that pretty much covers what we previewed. It was a fun puzzle style survival game with that firefighty element to it.
Yeah, absolutely, and just it has that high accessibility because you jump in with it and teach. I think you can teach this to almost anybody. Easy game to jump in with.
Absolutely.
So so if you want to find out more about this game, go ahead and check out their website, which we'll have the link here. If you want to follow the campaign as it comes out, interested in finding out what the stretch goals are, the price points of what you want to do with it, more to come on that. We look forward to hearing more about this game. And that was just our preview of Project EOS Rise. Sorry for that little slip up there. But hopefully you learned something. If you have any questions, please go ahead and leave a comment, like and subscribe so we can bring more of these previews to the channel. With that, we wish you good luck with all of your board game adventures.
And thank you for joining us on ours.